Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to year 2023. I want to specifically say a big thank you to each and every one of our affiliates that have been part of this noble vision from the beginning. Though it has not been very easy, it has been a little challenging, owing to the fact that it's a new concept. And also, I want to also say maybe because it is not one white man that is coming from the US or from any of this part of the world to drive the business. It has been a little slow. Also, the mentality of the people regarding startups, okay? But I want to say that whatsoever has been the case, we are so delighted. We are happy. We don't hold grudges. We are happy. And I want to thank you for sticking with this vision. I want to thank you for the effort you have put in last year. I want to thank you for everything you have done to encourage this business to go on. And this year, we have started on a clean slate. I want to say that so many things have been put in place. We have changed our strategies, we have changed our concept, we have changed our mindset, the way we go about the business. Everything has changed for the better. Now, I want to say that as long as you have decided to take part in the business of Salesman Real Estate, be ready this year. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be massive. It's going to be encouraging. A lot of things are coming on board, and we're going to unveil a whole lot of things. And one thing I want us to bear in mind is that we need to be ready to market our business, okay? We need to be ready to market our business because there is no other way other than that. No other way other than that. I want to, for that reason, I have just come out to start a series, right? We are going to be having a lot of videos, a lot of training, a lot of content posted on the group. And if you want to be successful in this business, all you need to do is, as soon as you see whatever we post on the group, you should just send it out immediately across all your social media platforms. You never can tell. Somebody is bound to call you. Somebody is bound to close a deal with you, right? So that why I am here this morning is to do a brief video to be able to show us about 7 simple ways to succeed in salesman real estate business. 7 simple ways. And you can not only salesman real estate business, you can use the same way to succeed in any business that you want to go into. Okay. So I want to share with you 7, just 7, so that I want to make this video a very short one, so that we could go on and do some other things, okay? So number 1, I want to share with you is you have to realize that you are a business owner, okay? This is very critical and important. You need to know that you're a business owner. A business owner, if you have decided to come into business, know that for sure that you are in business for yourself, okay? You are not in business for me. You are not in business for your partner. You're not in business for your friend. You're not in business for even the politicians. You're not in business for Nigeria. You're in business for yourself. You have to take the responsibility that I am in business. And as a business, someone that is in business, there are so many things that you need to know. The key to succeed in any business is in your hands. It's not in the hand of the governor. It's not in the hand of the president. It's not in the hand of your friend, your wife, your husband. No, it is in your hand. The key to succeed is in your hand. The key to failure is also in your hand. So realize that you are in business. And as such, if you are in business, there are certain things that you must do. You must put in place as a business person. Okay, you may not necessarily have an office and have staff working with you, but as long as you are independent marketer for any company, consider yourself a business owner. It is only when you have that kind of a mentality that you are going to succeed in any business of marketing. Okay, so now you are in here as an affiliate with Salesman Real Estate. So consider yourself a business person. So, as a business person, you need to know the following. That is number 1, consider yourself a business person. Number 2, you need to realize that you have to have a product, you have a service that you are going to sell. And then when you have a product and service that you are going to sell, you need to have a market that you are going to sell that product to. Okay? Have it in mind that you must have a product, you must have a service, whatever you are selling. And the next thing is that you need to have a market where you take the product to. For instance, in our own business now, we sell real estate. And then you want to sell real estate and make money, right? So how do you sell it and where do you sell it? So as a starter, you may not have a huge financial budget for ad, okay, expense, but you need to do the simple things you are going to hear. First, create a broadcast list. Okay, you have a phone with you. So create a broadcast list. If you do not know how to create a broadcast list, this is not a training session for that. You can personally DM me or Blessed will be able to show you exactly how to create a broadcast list. It's very powerful broadcast list because it is personal. It's not like a group WhatsApp WhatsApp group, right? It is a broadcast WhatsApp broadcast list that enable you to market what you have directly to the DM of people. Okay, so it's very very effective because it is personal. Anybody that sees it drops in his DM. He or she will want to say, okay, what is it? And read through. Okay, so you create a broadcast list. Okay, so that is number two, right? Consider yourself a business owner, create a broadcast list, and then after creating a broadcast list, what do? You have to be consistently adding to the broadcast list. Number three, consistently adding to the broadcast list. It is not enough for you to create a broadcast list of a handful of people and then you say it's okay. It's not okay. All right? You need to realize that you are a business person and you need a market where you take your product and services to. So it is your duty to begin to be able to, consistently add quality contacts to your list, right? Quality contact to your list. I'm going to have a few things I've just written down here to share with you now on how to do that. Okay. Number one, you have to select contacts from your phone. The phone you are having, you have a lot of people that are there, quality contacts. You select them and put them on your broadcast list, right? Knowing that you are going to market things to them, knowing that you are going to nurture the list, okay? So you have to do that. Number two, get contact from external sources, right? It is not limited to what you have on your phone. You create your external phone sources like your friends, you ask them for their contact. They will give it to you. They gladly give it to you. Say, this is what I do. I want to, you know, to be sending my product content to people. Okay, they will gladly avail you a few contacts. Okay, now you deliberately ask for, they will give it to you. Okay, so that is what I call external phone contact. Outside of your personal phone contact, your friends, your neighbors, and everything could give you contact from their phone. That is how you grow a robust broadcast list, right? So, number three, collect friends on purpose. What do you do? Collect friends on purpose. Now, how do I mean? So many times we stumble into people, we see people, and we just greet them, and then off we go. No, as a business owner now, you are conscious that I have a product and I need to sell in the market. Okay, so what you need to do at this juncture is for you to you shake that person's hand, collect friends, make friends with a fellow. Okay, collect contacts. It doesn't harm. It doesn't take anything. Everybody will be gladly giving you that contact. Okay, so you sit with somebody in a restaurant, you discuss. Make friends on purpose. Collect contacts, okay? You in the church, anywhere, okay? Why are you collecting this contact? Because you are building your broadcast list. You are expanding your market, okay? That is what you do. Don't just sit down with somebody and be discussing politics, and at the end of the day, nothing happens for you. Something should happen for you out of every discussion, right? Collect friends, collect contacts. That is how you do it, okay? So that is what I mean by collect friends on purpose, right? That's number three there. So number four is don't prejudge. A lot of us prejudge, okay? This one is not a good contact. This one is not a good time. It is not your job to do that. You need to bring every contact there because you never can tell One person that cannot buy real estate could remind a friend who wants to buy. Oh, there's this person that used to post on my DM. They are into real estate. They are doing, he will recommend you, right? So don't prejudge this one will not buy. I don't need your contact. No. Okay. As a professional, as a marketer, as a business owner, you don't prejudge. Just expand your market and take your product to the market. That's the way to go, right? So that is that. On number three, which I say is consistently doing what? Add quality numbers to your broadcast list. Okay. What is number one? I repeat. Number one is consider yourself a business person. Number two, create a broadcast list and add contact there. Number three, consistently do what? Expand the list. Okay. Now, number four, repost contents from the group. We are going to be sending contents to the group. We are going to be sending videos, product flyers, educational content. As we send this thing to the group, you just copy it and paste. Okay? You copy and paste. You don't need to brainstorm. You don't need to bother yourself about what am I going to send to my client? What am I going to do? What am I going to send to my contact? You have the product. We are going to send it to the group, and then you lift it up from that group and then repost it. Okay? That is what somebody just closed a deal this January of about 4 million naira. Okay, he just closed 4 million naira. And how did he do it? He simply said he lifted what was on the group, the product there, and posted to about 100 people. Out of that, 2 people indicated interest, and 1 person already has signed up, has bought. Okay, 4 million naira. What that is during the promo period, 2 plus of that, 4 million naira. Okay, so a client just bought from an affiliate, right? By simply lifting up and posting to his contact. You have friends, you have neighbors, you have, schoolmates, you have a whole lot of people, okay? So you put them there and then you're sending to them, right? So that is how you make it. That is reposting contents. You see video, you send. We'll be doing a lot of videos, a lot of trainings, a lot of things you send to them, okay? So that is number 5, avoid spamming. This is very, very important. Avoid spamming. The fact that you have access to people's DM doesn't mean you should be sending messages indiscriminately. That is the reason why it is good that you listen to some of our trainings that we are going to dish out. For instance, you don't just at first time sending something to somebody's DM and then you look salesy. What I mean by salesy is that you don't just send a content, marketing content to somebody. No, there are some educational content that you send that we also will be creating and putting in the group. You leave that up and send to the fellow. And when somebody reads that and derive value, the next post that you send, the person will look at it and say, wow. Okay? So, and it's not every day you do that. We are going to be showing you how you are going to be posting. It could be once in a week or twice in a week, or even once in a week, you are posting your product. But the rest of the period should be maybe like something that will add value to people's life, something that will encourage people, something that the people will learn from, something that brings out value. Okay? So those are the things you are going to be doing, right? So you don't spam. Spamming is not allowed. Some people could get angry and then block you, right? So you don't want that. All we need to do is to play it by the rule, okay? Respect people's DM, okay? So that is number 5. Avoid spamming. Number 6, be consistent in your marketing efforts. Be consistent in your marketing effort. A lot of people are not consistent, okay? One thing that is I see with people is procrastination. Procrastination. A lot of people procrastinate. What you're supposed to do today, you are putting forward of tomorrow. I want to do it tomorrow, next tomorrow, and all that. When you have the habit of procrastinating, laziness sets in, right? So, and when laziness is the greatest thief, okay, of your time. That time that you're supposed to do what adds value to you, you're supposed to look, like I said, collecting friends on purpose. You are just relaxing. You are procrastinating. Events comes up. You go maybe burial program, wedding program, and some event. You can go there on purpose simply because you want to collect contact. Maybe you see people you know and you don't even know them. Make friends. Okay, so don't procrastinate. Don't be lazy. Laziness will not help your business this year, okay? When you have the urge or the temptation to be lazy, just that time you know that is your enemy. Rise up and walk, okay? Do what is needful, right? Understand? So keep the fire burning, avoid procrastination, avoid laziness, and then keep what? The fire burning. Let the fire be burning all the time, okay? So don't be sluggish. Don't be sluggish. So if you consistently do what you should do without allowing procrastination or laziness or coldness to come in, you'll be so shocked what you will achieve within a very short period of time, right? So my message to you this hour is for you to resist, okay, all these elements because they will harm you, right? So now, finally, number 7 is follow up. Follow up. No, don't give up on any fellow. Okay? As soon as somebody starts showing interest in your product, follow up. Follow up. And follow up has a technique. Follow up doesn't mean that every time, every second, you should be bombarding the person who calls and disturbing the person's life. No, there's a technique. All this we are going to bring up. We're going to train you on how to do it. Okay? So, but you must follow up. You must follow up. Don't just give up. A lot of people spend their resources, spend their time, uh, getting a client, getting a prospect to contact them. At the end of the day, because of impatience, they give up on the client. No, you must professionally follow up on your prospect until the deal is closed. And let me tell you, there is one thing we say in marketing. Okay. Now, when are you supposed to stop or give up on a prospect? There is a time that you're supposed to give up on a prospect. You know that? And that time is when you have attended his or her funeral. That's when you stop following up. Okay? Outside of that, you need to continue following up on the prospect, right? So there can be some prospect can be tough, some prospect can be, but in cases like this, you allow some time. Sometimes 1 month, sometimes 2 months, then you go back again. Okay? You go back again. Don't fail dropping things. And just some people get angry and this person is not watching you delete it from your phone. These things we did in the time past, but we found out that these things are rubbish. Okay? So be patient with a prospect. Follow up a prospect. Some will buy now, some will buy later. That's the scheme, okay? That's how it works. So now you need to plan, okay, and do your planning, okay? So I would like to stop here. So for all your new affiliates or people that have brought into the program, you can send this video to them if you're not seen it. Add people today to the group. Okay, send people to the group that you know they are going to actively help your business because this is network marketing business. Okay, that effort of another person could add value to you, right? So I want to thank you at this juncture and congratulate you for taking your time to listen to this brief video. Like I said, a lot will be coming on training and on so many things that we are going to is going to add value to what we are doing. Okay, so I appreciate you for listening. Go this year with all amount of effort. Okay, and build momentum. Okay, build momentum and sustain it. And as you do, you're going to see things begin to happen for you. Thank you very much, and bye bye for now.